Hey everybody. So Ricky. Yeah, I've been a while since I've done any YouTube stuff or any videos about fishing stuff for a long time. It's, since my business went under and I had to move on from that, and I had like 2 months ago, uh, in August, my dad passed, and I'm dealing with a lot of that. Thankfully, I'm not worrying about the business stuff anymore. Maybe that was the reason why I had to close it. And I was talking about reasons about things a while back on this other broadcast I did on Facebook. So, like I said, I moved a while back to this place where I'm living now, about 6 months ago, and now we're almost coming up on a year. And now I kind of had a problem with a lure company box. With Monster Bass, um, have done a great job of taking care of me. When my wife made the first order for me years back, maybe 4 or 5 years ago, for Valentine's as a gift. And it's been great having their stuff all the time. And I probably had a video back why I had to give it up, or it was like an unknown reason. And yet today, I can't believe this. I guess my wife outreaching to him saying that we had a certain amount of boxes that never made it to this address, or I never saw them. And today I get a package like next to my carport and address and everything to me, and I'm like, that's a great company. Good box. I've always liked everything in them. So let's get this bag out of the bag. Which I like the bag idea. I don't mind boxes either, but these bags have come in handy for me over the years, and this one's going to really come in handy because I've been looking for a bag, something like this, where I could just like throw a bunch of stuff in and go down to my dock, which I live next to a river at this time in life now. For a while, who knows. But let's get started on this bag, and pretty much I've done this before. Monster Bass has probably been the one I've done the most of for over the years, of course, and it's always a blessing to see their stuff. So let's go to their book. It's kind of like, it says right there on it, gives you everything, strategies, tips for fall fishing. This book is good. I've been fishing for a while, and right now I'm on the river with constantly changing watercolors. We're having rain coming in where I'm at, and it's kind of like I had a jade green almost to a blackish water, and like some spots were clear and some spots were like muddy, and it just depends on where you went. So all the tips help. All right. Oh yeah, the cool thing that every sticker junkie like me loves is these stickers. Man, that's a cool sticker, and I could see myself sporting that as a tattoo with the flames and burning up bass. That is sick. I love this one because it's kiss my bass. And it sounds awful. It could be very offensive to someone, maybe, I don't know, but this is a cool one too. I really like this. This is a very pretty cool bass. There you go. Yeah, I like that. That's awesome. Let me get it right. There we go. Flipping them right. All right, a little fun there. Yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff in there. We got 2 bags of soft plastic. Oh yeah. Oh, whoa. The ticket code for the next time if mine gets called out, I guess I get a prize, or maybe I did get a prize and maybe this is it. I don't know. This is kind of unbelievable. I was expecting never to see any more bags or boxes from Monster Bass. Maybe this is the last one. I don't know. I'm gonna pray to them and say thank you. And this is why I'm doing this video. I don't know where to start. It's been so long. This is to do with the soft plastic. There's two of them, and they're pretty simple to explain. The X Zone plastics that they are a partnership with. Monster Bass, you made a good choice of company stuff. I've heard a lot of good stuff. And this here is, I have this adrenaline claw from the X Zone, and this is Purple Shadow. And definitely you can see the purple in it. You get up real close. There we go. That's all I could do, man. I could use. I love crawls. I love crawfish stuff. And I got burned real bad years back in a tournament, and that's probably why I started that business. And I should have just myself just buy a bunch of bags of those instead of going down that rabbit hole. Grande Bass, man, their stuff is good. Their plastic quality is good. I know that because I've got a bunch of handfuls of those in my closet over here, and I've round everywhere. And it's a local company to where I live, so yes, I like his stuff. It's very good, and great ideas on some of his other stuff too. And he's just gotten the Grande Bass also has hard baits. They also do. So I think he's also probably getting into some saltwater products. Monster Bass and y'all teaming up with these guys, outstanding idea. Z-Man and Monster Bass, it's like one of the ones that have been the longest together companies of working to get us anglers and new people out there to use chatterbaits and other Z-Man products. Not just chatterbaits. I love the big bladed jig, and I've been wanting to get a white one, and it's like I'm like, boom, I'm fiberglass. I love a chatterbait, and I've had the big light bait, this one, catch me some great good fish. I mean, I have one I have a picture of with one of my lures I made. Definitely a 21 freaking inches long fish, and definitely over 5 pounds, man. It was a beautiful bass, and greatest fight I ever had with a cat bait, the bait caster, and on simple line like 30 pounds, and with the leader of also 30. So it was kind of like I had it matched out. It was just a great fish. Let's go to and this makes some wacky rigs with this. I got a little secret one in my box here, my black pack box. I'm gonna show it to y'all in a bit at the end, and once I get everything done with this box, and maybe go back through some of the lures. It's gonna be a lengthy deal because I'm very determined to try and start explaining some of these things in layman terms, or make it more simple, give more explanations. There's a lot of us out there that does this for the beginners, and more of us that shows them stuff that's not like, oh yeah, it's the same thing I heard about this other guy, but everyone presents the stuff in different ways and how they look at it in their ways, and maybe because of their experience around their local waters, which you could be a local lucky person that might know me, and like finally I get some time with him. All right, this might be the only opportunity. Now, little wacky rig, jig heads with little spikes, tungsten, the first company. And this is a veteran company. That's said on the package and everything. I'm not just like saying it. It's all back here. Cool. Yeah, working with any company that works with veterans and any product a veteran makes, I think it's like a great idea because, man, those guys really sacrificed a lot. And I can say that because my dad being a veteran, buried down Fort Sam Houston. His sacrifice was more than I could imagine, by not having a Agent Orange and not knowing that it was like slowly causing the problems that was going on that kind of made his body weaker against other things. So support your veterans in any company that's out there, even if you're a company that does simple as cutting grass. Support your veterans no matter what ethnicity, whatever that you are. Just remember, the people that go serve in our country protect our country to where we can all live here, and no matter who you are. All right, and no matter what religion you are, that's why you get able to do any religion here in this country. It's because of all veterans. All right, let's go to tungsten nail weights. Monster Bass, you guys are doing a great job of getting some products out for some of us that like overlook stuff, and this is like a perfect idea. It's like you buy one of these boxes and you like, whoa, I don't have this stuff in my closet or in my tackle box, but it shows up. You like up straight to the tackle box, or straight to the boat or kayak, or into your bag because you're a bank fisherman. Gotta be equal to everybody. All right. Right, we've got some hard baits here, and different two styles of swimming, but definitely you could crank these and burn these guys. And cranking and burning means like you're taking the reel handle and you speed up real fast, and that's one way of fishing these things. But then you got to look at how they retrieve back at that high speed and see how they turn and stuff. All right, and this is a little crankbait, and I can't read the numbers. I don't have my glasses on me, but this is going to be definitely maybe up to a 10-foot diver or 8. Kind of a shad look, or like a gizzard shad look, but a smaller one. And it's got a nice, what you got, okeechobee kind of bluish, blue-gray up front on it. Golden back a little bit. It got a little red on the bottom with the red hook. This little identifier spot for a shad on its body. It is a very nice little lure. Definitely all blacked out eye, which I like. I like all blacked out eyes or red eyes. Occasionally a gold eye for a sunfish, or like us Texans thinking it's a perch. Well, it's a sunfish, brother. You got different types of sunfish. You got red ears, and you got the greens. Don't get to it. Just go read up on it. You'll learn it, and you'll know the difference. All right, and then we got this nice little. I call this kind of like, it's like a cross between a very large jerkbait and kind of a wake bait kind of. It's kind of interesting how this one goes through the water. I've seen it, and it's a very shallow runner, and you could jerk it. Man, I can't even see if this is B8 Lab or 88. What I mean, this company here, Lab, is very excellent. I've used a couple of these before in my past Monster Bass boxes and bags. I have thought maybe got 4 of them, and I'm gonna say this: it catches bass. It does. This thing will catch nice, good size 14, 15ers all day long, all the way down to a 10er, even a little squeaker. It imitates the bluegill in our area, the greenbacks, very well, especially with the red ear ones, and it's got that almost same pattern. But the difference is the speed of this thing. Even pulling back straight back on it, it kind of looks like a wake bait. It kind of does that little wobble, which is great. I mean, yeah, it's pretty cool. You also have this company, if you want to learn how to learn how to fish and see other things, just scan the back of it. They got a lot of other information on individual companies that does that. Well then, now let's talk about this bag that I just got for them. It's kind of that, almost like backpacks like you buy for your kids, top of style plastic bag and stuff, which I always wondered if I could go fishing somewhere and take my fishing stuff on a plane, and maybe this would be like okay. I don't know. Maybe if anybody knows me, they could say, yeah, man, that could work if you're going to go like out of state and you don't want to like stop at a store and just buy baits, and you could just buy a cheap rod like at Walmart anywhere and like buy whatever. It's like, all right, I'm gonna spend $40 for this bait caster, and I got my lures already. I'm good. How we'll go, and then go to a local thrift store before you leave and drop off the bait caster and say, someone else is gonna love that thing. All right, what else is left? I said, see how long it's been? Yeah, I said twice. Been a very long time since I have done a fishing video. Just remember, give it a thumbs up, subscribe. You will learn a lot of stuff. You'll see other kinds of stuff. Now, right, I did tell you that I was going to show you my other wacky lure ring setter. Yeah, I gotta remember what that was called. Whatever. Yeah. This doohickey. The worm tool. So, one day I was like looking for one of these on my vest, and I'm like, man, I keep losing them. They, I forget where they're at when I'm doing them, and I just put them down, and oops, you're on a kayak, and it goes in the water, in the drink, and you kind of like sat back going, man, what would be another cool place to put them into your tackle or whatever you can find it, and it will be there always because you're going to use it when you're setting up your hook or whatever. So I just took it upon myself one day, one of my very first ones I just had laying around, and I was like, you know what? I measured out on my plain old waterproof box a spot where I just basically cut it, I took probably maybe an inch off the regular tube, and it basically lines up just right mid shaft of the worm. So I don't have to like try to sit here and try and make, is that mid shaft, or are you like, oh, okay, I gotta go all the way to here. I just push that sucker in, roll the ring on, no problem. And by cutting that 1 inch off this tube, I was able to put it right here in this box, in that front little compartment, close it up, and boom. Oh yeah, you probably saw some other cool tricks. Well, I'm at 17 minutes. I'm a long-winded son of a gun, as anybody that knows me. But cut it now before you get bored, because I could talk all day about fishing all day. So, as it is, I want to say, everyone keep your tight lines, and God bless. I'll catch you on the next one. Stay tuned. There's be more stuff. Hopefully, everything is worked out with March Bass and me, and we continue to be good friends. Or I'd be their great customer. I don't know. All right. Peace out.